starting the stream. And let's wait for this to go up. Give me picture, give me picture. Blendering Paris, day 1 of 5. All right, we're up. Copy that and come in here and add everybody again. I hope they don't get angry at me for adding them twice in a span of about 15 minutes. Okay, so we call this Paris, day 1 of 5. Sorry, I don't mean to bug everybody. Okay, should know what that means though, right? Do people need to hear the word stream? Pop out the chat, keep it on top. And then we're gonna come over here to Paris. It says Eiffel Tower and 1 apartment building style, all the pieces. Okay, we're already set up for that. So let's bring this in, like that's good. And we'll kick off with the apartment. All right. Whew. Okay. So I have the exterior done, and I think what I'm gonna do is they'll all be corner pieces, because if you look at the buildings, how tall do they go up? Let's see. So there's the first ground level, right? This is 0, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can even call this one 5. So if they're 5 floors up, that's like 5 apartments on each side of the building. I think that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 above that. So we could put them across the street from each other. And I like them being across the street from each other. That's kind of interesting. Yeah. There was that part of me that really wanted to do like right next to each other too, to sneak into adjacent rooms, but I think the same sort of fun can come in them being stacked on top of each other. Sunny and Skinny Bandit. Sunny says, hey yo, and Skinny Bandit says, 2 of these, couple of these. Sup, Steven. How's it going, guys? How you doing today? I am doing okay. I am just think I'm about to commit to a decision right now. I think it is, let me see. Yeah, I think it is just gonna be stacked apartments, because I think what's interesting about that is if you snuck up to 1, then perhaps there's a thing that you can do. Anyways, let's just do it. Let's just get on with it. So I'm gonna do something annoying, which Blender 3.0 apparently hasn't accounted for yet. Maybe it'll never be accounted for, who knows? But let's see if I find this. Okay, we have a Paris apartment corner. Good. Damn, that's good looking. That's looking good. Thank you. Yeah, it's shaping up. So all I really want to do right now is put all these things together. So right now you could see I have, this is a piece, right? This and this are the same piece. So if I get rid of that, this is sort of 1 unit. And then we have these as well. And these are all separate too. These are all 1 piece. Same thing with these, right? So this is also separate, these ones. And yeah, I think that's, oh, and then the doors, of course. So the thing that sucks about Blender is that it's really hard to parent things and to kind of sort of put things in a hierarchy, to put objects in like a hierarchy that are convenient for importing into Unity. And yeah, so Blender hasn't ever really addressed that very well, and now I have to eat that shit. So I'm trying to figure out what the cleanest way to do this would be. I think I should just jump right in. Looking better each day. Thank you. Yeah, it's coming along. I can't, so it should be done by, if we take a look really quick at this. So today is day 1 of 5, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So for December 3rd, I have two things. Two things will happen today. They must happen today. And if they do not, I have to wait until the end of the month to do them because I'm on a very strict schedule. We'll see how strict I am with myself. We'll see how much life shit gets in the way. But yeah, so today is December 3rd. And so I will do the Eiffel Tower today. And I will have one apartment building style with all of its pieces done, which is this stuff right here. So I'll at least have this stuff completed and an Eiffel Tower completed, and anything else I do by the end of today is just a cherry on top. Because the goal is to kind of do all these things by the end of the month. By December 28th, I should have all my cities finished. If I can kind of keep this up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll have this. So this is Paris Apartment Corner. And then I'll grab these. I'll rename them. Call this... Actually, I won't even rename them because I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab each of them and... Oops. And then I'm going to merge them all together. So with all of them selected like that, I'm going to hit Control J and it puts them all in one. Cool. And then we'll call these like Paris Apartment Support Pieces. And the thing is, I'm renaming that, but I feel like I'm just going to bake it into the geometry anyway. So let's see. Should I just do that? Is that fucking irresponsible? Let's do it. Let's make some big, stupid decisions. Click that, click this, click this, click this, click this, click this. Hit Control J again. Boom, now they're all one piece. Look at that shit. Dio, what's up, Dio? Yo, 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 yo. I'm gonna fucking blaze through Paris today. Got those. I'll even, you know what? Let's slap them on this thing. Control J, baby. Boom, now it's all one piece. Cool. And you know what? Fuck it. Let's put these, this, and this. Control J, baby. Guess what? Now I can just, I think the doors, yeah, the doors are the only thing that's separate. And those need to be separate because they need to open and close. But now this is all one piece. Yeah, I think I'm cool with that. And actually, so now, let me see. We'll call this Paris Apartment Corner. So we have this thing too from last time, right? So this is the schematic for the street. I mean, sorry, for the apartment. I guess I could blow this up a little bit like that. So we're about to find out exactly how much more I'm gonna have to expand this, but it should be a pretty straightforward thing. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this, I guess, and even this, and then we're gonna scooch this over. Actually, let's put all of the doors in here. So here's I'll show you something really shitty about Blender. See these balcony doors right here? Okay, so this is an empty object, and the thing that's inside of it is balcony door right and balcony door left, right? And for each of these door pieces, you also have the door handle and then the glass. So you have the mesh for the door, the mesh for the handle, and the mesh for the glass. You know, like if glass is gonna be destructible, I can't just bake it in like this. What are the tuxedo guys? So they're my little stand-ins. So for players and NPCs, this is the character mesh for the game, and yeah, I use them as a reference. I put them as little mannequins, so as I'm building the world, the scale and size of things make sense. The irony here being that these door handles are a little high up for my tastes, but you know, whatever. Broken Bones says, just got here. How's it going? What's up, Broken Bones? How you doing? It goes well for me. How's it going for you? I'm over here just trying to figure out how I want to organize my doors, because like I was actually just showing is that, yeah, I have this empty, right? And this empty has 2 doors in it, and each door has their handle and their glass. But if I take this empty, right, that has all that shit in it, has 2 doors, 2 pieces of glass, 2 handles on it, and I do my select hierarchy, so it selects everything inside of it, and then I shift drag into my Paris apartment thing, so now it's a child of it, it just unpacks all of those pieces and just kind of dumps them all into here. The way I look at it is this. Let me see. The way I look at it is kind of like if I have this little cup, right? And then, if I have this little cup and I take these 3 little pieces of paper in here and I put them in here, and then I say, okay, now I want to put this inside of here. Well, in any other program, it would be like, okay, sure. And then you put it in there, and now it's in there, right? And now if you take this out, it still has the pieces in here. What Blender says is like, if I take these 3 pieces of paper and I want to put them in here, and now I want to put all of this and the little bucket in this one, what Blender says was, it goes, okay, we'll dump all those out in there and we'll put this in here, and now that's a big cocktail of all this shit. And now the organization and the order just gets thrown to the fucking wind. Blender's like, I don't give a fuck how you organized everything. We're just gonna dump it all out, and now it's gonna be all mixed up, and I don't give a shit about what you want. That's how Blender works. And they have not addressed that in 3.0, which just got released. And people have been complaining about it for years, but it's just never been addressed. So what you have to do is be hyper aware of your project organization. And so right now, right, like my mistake, I organized everything how I like my doors before I put them into a thing. So now that I put them all into another thing, they all just get dumped out like this. Now they're all separate. They're not parented to each other anymore. And yeah, so the thing I'm gonna try is if I undo this, will the new asset browser help? No, it doesn't help. So if I select this, if I don't select the hierarchy and I shift drag into this, oh my god, that's what I have to do. There we go, problem solved. So what I was curious about this whole time was like, where is the consistency, right? And the consistencies, there is no consistency, because if you do the select hierarchy part and then you shift drag into something, they all get shit out and spread out. But if you just select the top one and drag it into here, then it maintains its thing. It stays there, and it actually works how other programs work. But what's fucking confusing about that is that when you do want to move things around or copy and paste things, you do have to select the hierarchy, and I don't have a choice. So like, for example, if I wanted to let's put all these balcony doors in here, right? So I'll shift put them in here, right? And that works how I want it to. Okay, so now I could select this Paris apartment corner, and all those things move with it, right? Everything comes together, right? It's all one big piece, the doors and everything. But if I just, if I just select it and then hit Shift D or Alt D, doesn't matter, right? It only makes a duplicate of the one I selected. So you'll see that this doesn't have any doors. It did not duplicate the doors. And that's what I was talking about, the inconsistency part. Because if I get rid of this, and then I select my Paris apartment corner, if I right click and do select hierarchy and then Alt D or whatever, it does duplicate these things. And it does have the doors with it. Which is just one of those little quirky Blender things. Which drives me insane. But at least we know now that you can parent things without completely doing the whole bucket cup thing like I showed you guys. Okay, so the Paris apartment corner, cool, we have that. And that's honestly just gonna go, it's gonna go like right over here. What I'll do, I think, is just take this and we'll take the rim of this. Does it get everything? Yeah, and we'll bring it down so it's just ground level. And let's see, let's just get it like maybe just a little bit shorter. I want it to be about as tall as that, so let's see. Where the fuck is the, oh, okay. So like right there, okay. So this will be ground level stuff, that's all shops and everything. And then we could take the Paris apartment, and this starts basically right above the shops and stuff. So this can go like right here. I think that's good. Hold on, there's something funky happening with like rotation stuff. Let's see. Let's do global. Strange. I'm still not sure how this thing kind of got like strangely oriented. Let me see, I'm gonna move it back again before I like moved it over here. Oh, it's because this is, right. So this is probably correct. Okay. Frank Reynolds, how's it going? What's up, Frank? How you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm just kind of getting a footing of how the apartment block is gonna play out here in Paris. So I think this is going to, this ground level shit will kind of, I'll adjust it as I move along, but otherwise I'm just gonna kind of put this so it's sitting right on top of these things. Let's see. I think that's good, like that. And we'll just scooch it down a little bit. Scooch it over. Okay. I think that's good enough. All right, and then if you Alt D it, the thing is I'm not going to do the actual duplication stuff too much because I think I'm gonna save that for Unity. Like I'll make these apartment units and I'll duplicate them like a few times to make sure they all fit together like this and stuff. But when I export this to import it into Unity, each of these will be separate, kind of like when you guys have seen how I did the motel. At the motel, even also the apartments in London, the flats there are all sort of, they're gonna be prefabs. So what I could do is, when I'm programming the game, the stuff that randomizes furniture, the part that lets me program each of these doors and all that kind of stuff, if I just do it the one time and then duplicate that prefab, that's an easier, like, sort of systemic way to fill out the world and give everything functionality, as opposed to if I like duplicated this a bunch of times and then had to go in and program each door individually. Like, that's just not a very efficient way of doing things. So you can kind of imagine how it looks by doing this like a little bit, you know, just because I want to get the art direction right. But when I export it, I'm not gonna have all these stacked up like this. 2, 4, and then one more. Alt D. Okay. Looks like a prison right now without the rest of the building. It does, right? Like a prison wall. A prison with a nice as fuck watchtower. Yeah. It's looking great. They stack nicely. Thanks. Yeah. It does have that prison vibe. It's like a prison wall with a watchtower right now. So what I want to do is, I think I'm gonna have like the apartments will be the same design across the street, just to save me some time and energy. 1 second. Daddy's got his cookies. Ah, yes. Fucking chocolate chip cookies are crack. Okay, so they stack nicely. All that's working out. I guess I don't have to worry about too much. So great, they work. Get rid of them. Now I want to focus on actually getting the layout of the apartment. So I'll take this and we're gonna just, ooh, you know what? I see some troubles. Where is the trouble that I see? Ah, okay. This is a big face that, there we go. So that's how it should look. This is the living room because it's on the corner, like right here. And then we have the dining room this way, which will have one window. And then the kitchen, which also has a window. And then that way is the bedroom. Okay. Let's see how much this gets fucked up. Here we go. Extrude? Yeah, nice. Okay. It's actually holding up decently. Dining room. Let's see. I'm gonna get like a bird's eye view. Trying to think of how big the dining room needs to be. Oh, you know what? No way. Is there a slight angle here? There kind of was, huh? Shit. What the fuck is that about? All right, just gonna run with it. Rusty Chicken says, "What's up, buddy? What's up, Rusty Chicken? What's up, Chief? What's up, boss?" This cookie, thank God it's the last one. I think the slant is, I don't know where that shit's coming from. All right, well, I think I mostly fixed it. Weird, it's almost as if it's scaling. Hang on, I gotta. That is a weird thing. Maybe if I take these and do an alt extrude along normals. Does that do it? Ah, yeah, look at that. That's weird how this part kind of gets bigger. That is so strange. Everything else is now straight except for this bottom one. Hey, Pell. Making new items for the game. Right on. How many you got? You got like some thousands, right? Okay. Dining room. You know what I'll do is I'll put this out like that. And then we're gonna head over to these old assets. And I'll take this table. And what else? I think I'll just take this table. So if I Alt D, right click, and then head back over here, right click on there, Shift S, selection of cursor, period. All right, and then we'll put it, let's see, I guess we should put it, and you know what else? We need our boy over here. We need a few boys. So we'll take this boy, and this boy, and selection of cursor. Okay. Just give me one boy and another boy. Oingo boingo. Okay. Like over 500 now. Not sure exactly. That's crazy. So many items. I'm Bob Rossin the shit out of my scene. Lots of nature shit. Bob Rossin as a verb. Bob Ross the fucking daylights out of that scene, bro. I'm probably going to plateau around 1200, 1500 tops. At least that's my thinking currently. So what is the scope of these items? Like, that's a lot of different shit. Is it just kind of like in the micro, sort of like this thing does 5 points, that thing does 5.5 points? Is that kind of the idea? That there's like tiny little trade-offs between each item? I think this is a big enough dining room. I think. What if the table went the other way? This is probably the way you do it. Yeah. That makes more sense. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so that's a good dining room size. Probably even put it like right here. And okay. So what should happen is take this and push it back. You know what else I wonder is like, oh man, it's so weird doing this. Like, why does it extrude that way? Hold on, I'm gonna delete these faces. Delete these faces. Shit. I guess now I'm looking at it like, God. As opposed to this. So it had the wall thickness already baked in. That's good. So now I could just, yeah, I'll just do it like this. And then this piece that gets all fucked up, I'll just eyeball it and like bring it up by hand. The thing that sucks too is it seems like it's also fucking up some of these textures. God, that's so hard to manage. Oh yeah, because it's the vertice too. I gotta change this. It has to come up. Do these look anything alike? What about over here? So that's what it looks like over here, as opposed to that. I guess they look pretty similar now. Okay. Some are microsteps and some are epic status items. I'm working on all the small ticket items right now. The big items really need to be finessed. Comparison speaking, a noob novice battle axe is base 1621 points damage, whereas say the sword of the fire gods I shared is 7285 base, and that's really the first serious epic weapon I have in the game. That makes sense. Frank, have you settled on an idea for or design style for the soldier? Let's see. Okay, so I am gonna maybe extrude just a little bit more like that. Okay, I think that's chill. So that's a dining room, and then once more for, let's do extrude. Let's just do a normal extrude, and it goes downward again though. That's so fucking weird. So I guess maybe the solution to that is by hitting extrude, but right clicking and then just pushing it out like that. Okay, that works. Nice. So now this is the kitchen. And so for the kitchen, we actually have some stuff. Do I have any blueprints for the kitchen? Did I do kitchen blueprints for Paris? Or no? This is about it, huh? Okay. So I think the kitchen should be a little bit smaller. We'll make it kind of cozy. You know what I could do too? Is let's just start importing some of these Tubinar Studio assets. So we will, I guess, file, import FBX, and then models, contracted models, old. Oh, no. Oh, they're blend files. I'm stupid. Okay, so we could just append. Yeah. Models, contracted models. All right, what do we have here? Which one has this one? This has the kitchen stuff. So does this one. Okay. Can I see objects? We'll just take all of these. Cooking pot, kettle. I am actually just gonna open it so I can kind of browse. What's the date on this one? November 25th. Here we go. Open models. I think it's this one, yeah. Okay, open that one. So there's this one. View. I know I don't have to do too much of this, but okay. So these are some of those Tubinar Studio models. I think they look fucking great. Really starting to zero in on our workflow. I think he's really starting to get the style. And then open up another one, except this one is going to be the one with the fridge and the cabinets and stuff. So I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. So fridge door will go into fridge body, and I think, let's see, Rotate. Ah, the handle needs to go on it. Fridge handle needs to go on the fridge door. There you go. I made another epic called The Blade of the Ice Worm. Nice. Ice Worm. Kind of like the opposite of the Dune Worms. I have some sketches. I also binge watch Ken Burns The War, so I have some ideas. Ooh. Oh man, how you can binge watch Ken Burns documentaries is that's beyond me. My grandfather was a sergeant by the time D-Day arrived, so he had already seen war. So my soldier needs to look like he's seen some shit, but still has his humanity. Yeah. That's intense, dude. Okay, dude, back to weapon and armor manufacturing. All right, Rusty. Can I make a weapon request? Sure, Frank, what's up? Ooh. Okay, let's see. I'm going to import... Add a crossbow, they don't get enough love. True dat. Let's just bring in... How many of these here? We have cooking pot A, cooking pot B, kettle... I feel like this is just straight up the Maya kettle. I want to ask him, like, did you just pull this from like Maya? Cooking pot A, cooking pot B, lamp. Okay, the lamp will stay here. So will the little table lamp body drawer. That stays there. Stove door. What does the inside of this look like? Oh, okay, nice, brilliant. Okay. So, you know what's really funny? There's 4 knobs, but only 3 devices. There's 2 stovetop pieces, and then there's the actual oven. 2 stovetop pieces in the oven. Very funny. Already in the works, my man. Tell you what, I'll work on the bow next. Nice. I like seeing this stuff happen. Okay, so I'll probably just import, what is this, stove. The big question I have is, will it bring in parented things? So if I just import an object, let's see, append, models, contracted models, and we'll do this one, and we'll do object. If I import stove, will it just import the stove? Yeah, it only imports the stove. Okay. Oh, and why so small? Huh? This is the 2-meter reference. Are my guys just a little bit bigger than 2 meters? Maybe they are, huh? Actually, that seems about right. But that makes this stove feel so tiny. Okay. Just gotta roll with it. If this is... Okay, 2 things need to happen, actually. First, I need to make this wall actually have some depth. So I'm gonna select these, or rather, this is kind of an interesting thing to always come up on. It's like here, yeah, this wall would have some depth. I guess I could just extrude along this then. Let's grab this face and then extrude, pull it forward to like right about here, like a little bit past that line. Need to select this face, solidify faces. There we go. That's what I want, because then it actually gives. Right. And let's say it's about that thick. And then we'll grab the excess faces that it made. Face. Shit. It's kind of difficult. Dusty Wee says, hi, what is up, Dusty Wee? How are you doing? Ooh, how's it going? I'm over here. You know, there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way of doing the sort of... I don't know what you'd call this, but the difference between getting the shape of a building, right, like the exterior of it, versus actually the depth that you need between each walls like this, right? I find like that this is probably the hardest part of modeling buildings for me, is always figuring out the logistics of how to get the shape of the building versus how to get the sort of depth of the walls without creating all this like weird overlappy geometry shit. Like, see this happening right here? Look at that. Like the Z fighting happening. Like I can't tell which. I mean, I guess it's just this. If I grab that and then scooch it back, and that's like so fucking weird. All right, doesn't matter. You're not gonna see it. So that's one wall, and then we'll bust a hole in it. Okay, back to the anvil. See you, fam. See you later, Rusty. Doing some animation for my game. Sick. Dusty Wee makes really wild animations. Those Dusty Wee, your animations on your game look so good. Shit. What are you animating? Frank Reynolds says, checking out Armor Paint. It's much cheaper alternative to Substance Painter. Man, there's so many fucking tools out there. Shit, I am a little stumped on this. If you're going into the kitchen, I feel like I should just undo this. Yeah. Shit. This is a tough one. All right, if I go in here. Oh. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay. And then I could take this and this, fill it. It's weird that it picked that one. Let's do this. I know it's janky, but at least it kind of, I think this, okay, this works. I think I figured it out. Here we go. And then you also fill out this one and this one. Okay. Right, so it doesn't have a top, it doesn't have a floor yet. That's okay. And then I could fill in the floor by selecting this, this, and this. These. Fill it in. Nice. Okay, so I have my floor. And then you take I think you take these walls. I know I already have the depth of that wall, but let me see. So you have living room, dining room. The dining room will have a hole in it that kind of, I think I might want to cut a hole in it. Like, let me see, let's do that first. Oops, we'll shift H. Ring cut it. Don't. Whoa, 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 whoa. Blender crashing on me? Hold on. Okay, fuck. That was close. Control R. It's just one of those situations. I don't know when this happens. Dusty B says, thanks, doing a new enemy. Do you import the whole map to Unity and then add lighting, or how's the deal for 3D? Ooh, a new enemy. Those enemies look good too. That's exciting. I like designing new enemies, new enemy types. Last time I got to do that was only in Dream Diver, which wasn't even a new enemy. It was just kind of like, yeah, I guess you can call it an enemy. Do you import the whole map to Unity, then add lighting, or how's the deal for 3D? Yeah. So like I model everything in Blender, and then I take it over to Unity, where I put in all the lights. But the thing that kind of happens first with lighting, I guess in a way, is when I'm texturing a light bulb in my scene, I'll texture it with this material that I call like tungsten light. And that way, when I import it into Unity, all the lights in my game that use this material, tungsten light, it has a emissive material. So there's some pre-planning, and also just the way lights get modeled. Typically, like my lampshades are single-sided, or a single row of polys. Like there's no depth to them. It's not like there's extrusions and stuff. And that way, I can choose for light to pass through it if I just put a light source in Unity behind it. So there's some forethought stuff. But yeah, let me save it. Frank says save. Yep. But man, I hate when this happens, and I still haven't really been able to figure out why. But like, I have this face right here, right? And I hit my Control R, which is a loop cut, and there's just nowhere for me to loop cut it. Which I don't really understand why not. Edge slides, shear, rip region. Like, I don't know why it doesn't let me loop cut this. See, it does it like right here. It puts something here, but that's just so weird. It doesn't. We'll call this like dissolve faces. Now can I do it? Nope. Well, I guess that plan's out of the window. Shit. Why is it on, like, see, I can do a loop cut here, not on these. I could do it here. Okay, looks like something that I should just Blender, why can't loop cut face? Why can't I use loop cuts on certain parts of my mesh? It's always faces which I have filled with F. Okay. You can only loop cut through quadrilateral faces in a line, like a row of rectangles. A loop cut through a triangle would divide one of the vertices, but that can't happen. Antigons also don't work well with it. It has nothing to do with the F function. Well, how the fuck does that work? Because, oops. Oh shit. Did not mean to. Okay, there we go. That's a quad, isn't it? I see. Oops, shit. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices. Doesn't that make a quad? Frank says, I just realized my terrain is missing a key element. It looks way too undamaged, and I need to sculpt some impact craters from artillery. I also need to dig a few foxholes. Oh, that sounds so exciting. I'm over here going like, my apartment, and you're over there having fun blowing shit up, or at least giving the impression that things have been blown up. They don't have a triangle, they have an n-gon. I don't understand what you mean. An n-gon has more than 4 sides. Blender doesn't like them much. That makes sense, okay. Doesn't like non-quads. Nobody gave any solution. Okay. If you fill faces with not exactly 4 vertices, Blender does not know where to place the loop cut. You need to convert your n-gons to normal quads. One workflow that might work is subdividing it by hitting W. You can try editing the vertices by creating quads. Select the vertices you need to join and select the vertice menu, then select connect vertice pairs. That should solve the problem. Okay, so I should be able to select all these, vertex, and then, what did it say? Do what now? To join and select connect vertice pairs. This one. Okay, so can I do this now? Nope. It has 4 vertices. Nobody's given a very good answer here. So if I subdivide this, does that work? Triangulate tries to quads. If you fill faces with not exactly 4 vertices, Blender does not know where to place your... This is driving me insane. It has 4 vertices. It has 4 sides. Now it lets me. I hate you, Blender. Okay, let's. Why does that happen? Okay. And then Shift H, Control R. It doesn't let me do it all the way to the bottom. Fuck. Okay. Remove double geometry. Recalculate the normals. Is it Alt N? Loop cuts don't work on triangles or polygons with more than 4 vertices. Is it saying that there are no. At center. Okay. I guess I could do just a knife and hit. No, it's too janky. Edges that do not share the same vertice. Try selecting all vertices and hitting remove. Oh, you know what? Remove doubles. That's kind of what I was looking for. How come Blender remove doubles? Has changed to merge by distance. Press M and then the B keys. Removed 0 vertices because there's 4, which is why this should work, but it doesn't. Shit, man. Okay, so it sounds like maybe I just need to go up here. Aha, that's what I'll do. I'll take this face, solo it, go up here, get the knife tool, this, boom, and then cut it right there, knife tool, boom, right there, and there. I cut it like I want it. What a ridiculous process just to make a cut. I just realized my terrain is missing a key element. Oh, that was from, okay, I remember that. Okay, the dining room, I'll just take this and scooch it over like that. Take this face and I think extrude it, yeah. Just to make this hallway like that, and then extrude it one more time. Blender's given me some shit as well. I love volumetrics, but holy shit, does that shit get heavy. Yeah, volumetrics is, I mean, I think on anything, that's a lot to ask for. So when I make the hallway, I think this is also right. Okay, so I extrude that, and that goes down to the edge over here, which should kind of line up with that. And then there will be a door in here that takes you to the bathroom, and then this is just, I guess there's 2 doors to the bedroom. Maybe this one also goes to the bedroom. And so if this is a hallway, I guess both of these should be extruded a little bit. Actually, they will be solidified faces. Go in the other direction. So it keeps some of that geometry. Cool. And then you extrude. Oh wait, no. You do solidify again. Okay. Let's take this roof piece though. Get rid of those faces. All right. This is missing. Let me see. Maybe it just needs this, this, and this. Create it with a fill. Then maybe take this face, solidify faces. Yeah, and just put a little bit of wall in between. Okay. And delete that. Delete that. Actually, no, don't delete that. But do delete this. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. And this also needs some depth. These need depth. I did it in the wrong direction. Shit. I did it in the fucking wrong direction. Do I literally need to? Yep, let's just go back. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, that's fine. But now I just need to take all of these faces and make them, give them depth with face, solidify faces. Okay, and they'll have about 0.5, right? That's what I decided for the wall thickness. Nice, there's actually something uniform here. Cool, that worked. What else? What else? You know what I wonder? Just as a little test, could you essentially like do a plane? Like if you put a plane here and then you said like you want this to be a room, and then you took this and you said make this a room, and then you want to make this a room, and you took this and you said make that the hallway, or you'd go like, yeah, like that's the hallway, and then this is the other part of the hallway. And then these are the bathroom and the bedroom. And then this extrude out like that. Okay. So this is a room, this is a room, this is a room. And then I guess these vertices, you would do, you merge them like that. And then you could just take all of these and extrude on the z-axis. And then delete all the faces. Nope. I guess you can't, or I guess, yeah, I can delete this now. This would be a wall, this would be a wall, this would be a wall. This and this would be a wall. Extrude on the z-axis. And then you could take all of these faces. Even the ones on the outside. This is, let's see. I see some Z fighting happening here. Before this gets out of hand, let's just delete that. Okay, so it's all the wall pieces that you grab. And then use face, solidify faces. That kind of works a little bit. It looks like it might be kind of sloppy some way. Yeah, like I don't know what the fuck is happening over here with this ground. What even happened right there? There is some weird stuff happening. Okay, anyways, that was a test. Have you tried using the Archimesh add-on? I haven't. No, actually I haven't. I've seen that around. That's actually one that maybe I should give a shot to. Maybe I could try it on Berlin. When I get to Berlin, maybe I'll try using it. Or I don't know. Oh, yeah, Berlin would be a good place to try it. It sucks because like modeling buildings and like walls is sort of deceptively complex. You know, it seems so easy. It's just like just a bunch of boxes. It's actually not complex, I guess, but it's just, I don't know. It can be tedious and sort of uncomfortable. Let me actually grab my heater really quick. I went to the gym this morning, so thankfully I don't have to split tonight. And I got groceries, I got food to feed myself. So I don't have to trip about that either. I could basically stay in all night and work. Woo, yay! It generates walls, door frames, windows, trim, etc. It's definitely worth a look. Yeah. I mean, I've seen YouTube tutorials of it. I've definitely seen it in action. And it's free. Yeah. Very aware, very aware. I will give it a try. I don't know why I haven't yet. So I got these walls. These are fine. That works out okay. I think I could just move on to the next part, which is this hallway. But let me see. I think it's this, and this. Right? Is that all I need to do? extrude like this. Maybe make the hallway a little bit bigger, and then get rid of these faces. This one. Oh, no. You want to do the old solidify faces. Bring it out this way, and then delete it. There we go. Okay, and then I could take this stuff, if that's the hallway, well, I guess there is sort of a discrepancy here. This is the hallway, but this would actually keep going. And then I'll delete this. Yeah, there we go. And then this, and this. I guess this too. Get a big face there. And then I'll take this face and solidify it. And like right about there is good. Take this face, and I believe I can get rid of that. All right, looking good. I could take these boys, fill that up. This. Close. I'll see if I can get away with that. I feel like that's gonna fuck me over later, but fuck it. Okay. All of the wall depth is looking okay. I just need to add depth to these bits now. Okay. Face. Solidify faces. 0.5. Okay. Cool. I'll cut a hole over there in just a second for the door. And what else? Bedroom kind of comes down. Let's see, let's take this and scooch it. Aha, there's where it's fucking me. Take this, delete that face. Shit, that is annoying. Maybe if I grab that and then K from right there to there, boom. How about now? Just do this. I guess the door to the bedroom could be... There's a door to the bedroom over here. And then a door... Let's do the bathroom stuff first. Does this stretch that? It does. Am I tripping? What the fuck? Oh, okay. So close, so close. Here we go. The answer is here. Take this, these. But I can't take that actually. Shit. It's not the answer. This one needs depth as well. Yeah, let's do that before I forget. Face, solidify, -0.5, cool. Perfecto. And we'll never go on the other side of these things, so I'm just gonna extrude from here. Oh, this helps. Here we go. I'll take this loop and I'll slide it forward a little bit, and we'll just say that that's like the bathroom. Bathroom's right here. There we go. Nice. And this will be for the kitchen. I can't wait to animate this. Dusty Wee asks, "What are you making there, Frank?" I'd answer for you, Frank. I'm just gonna answer for you. Dusty Wee, he's making a sort of what would you call it? Like a tableau almost of a scene of. Actually, I don't even know. I don't know if I can answer you anymore because you're not. Are you doing the one where he lands or the one that he's in the middle of battle? The one where he's landing in the farm. I think, let me see. Something I should do is put my boys down here. Selection of cursor. Oh, you know what? This building is fucking massive, my dude. Actually, no. That's right. The tall roofs are what I wanted. Right. Okay. Oops. Okay. Yeah, that's a big enough space. Cool. Let's take these and this. Shift H. I'm gonna do something weird just to. Oh, fuck off. I swear to God. Can I not? Oh my God, fuck you guys. Oh, fuck you. I guess I could have just Control Z that shit. Okay. And then delete them like this. Faces. Delete these edges too. And then Alt H. Whoa. Oh, I must have. Ah, fucking hell. Please have enough. Oh, I don't have enough undos. Interesting. Frank says, sorry I was away for a sec. I'm making a World War II scene of a paratrooper who had just touched down in French countryside at the beginning of the invasion. It's a scene dedicated to my grandfather who fought and was wounded at the Battle of Brest in 1944, a few weeks after landing in Normandy. So insane. On the ice, I'm guessing you use Blender. That's awesome. Yep, too cheap for that fancy Cinema 4D license. Yeah, you just gotta find yourself somebody with a student email address to lend you their .edu, so you can get that sweet student discount. I had Cinema 4D. I guess I still have it. I don't know if it's gonna run out because I got it at the top of 2019, so it should be running out really soon. If it does, actually, I guess it should. But at the top of 2019, I got it, and it was $300 for 3 years. I can't wait to finish it. He earned 2 bronze stars at that battle. That's so insane. There's a memorial in progress in Brest, France, that has his name on it as well as the rest of the unit. That's crazy. That's really cool. So I think maybe the move is if you grab all 3 of these and then hide it and then do this and this and this, and you move it up, and then you do this. Maybe that's the move. Oops, sorry. That, and then do Alt H. Yeah, there you go. And I'm gonna delete that. That doesn't need to be there. Okay. Put a face there. Put a face there. And there. Cool. All right. Looking okay. Nice. Put these boys down. All right. And I guess I could do the same thing with this, right? Is that how the kitchen is supposed to also be set up? Let's do it for here. So I'll take this piece of wall and this piece of wall. Shift H, Control R. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute, daddy-o. Look how radically different these wall pieces are. Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm okay with that. It's fucked up, but I'm okay with that. Very irresponsible modeling on my part. Sorry. There we go. And then gonna, you know what, not even gonna do that. Just gonna straight up go like this, and then do this, and then cut it there, enter, cut it here, enter, and then cut it here, enter. Okay. Then Alt H. Grab these lines. Get the fuck out of here, didn't? Oh, that's right. Okay. Knife, and then Z is cut through, and we will do this. So K, Z, C, enter. Now, there we go. Alt H, grab these faces. Let's say that this one and this one, you know, let's just get all of these. Scale on Y, like that. Maybe a little wider. Like that. That's kind of cool. I like that. And then take these pieces and delete them. And come in here, face, face, face. Okay. Oops. And assign, just so I could see them better. All right. Cool. He lost every one of his friends and never talked about the war. I found out after inheriting some of his things. He's my personal hero, and I want this scene to do him justice. Oh, man. Yeah, I think you're on a good track. It sounds like you're, you know, you're doing the good balance of actually making the thing while also sort of putting lots of thought and care into it too. as opposed to, you know, the opposite ends of the spectrum, which is, you know, people not doing anything or being so precious it never gets done, and et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Oh, wow. This apartment is... Yeah, it's fucking shaping up. All right, all right. Here we go. What time is it? Nice. It's only going to be 6 p.m. over here, so I still have time to... I just got a WhatsApp message that... you get the weirdest, like, spammy WhatsApp stuff. Okay. Got the living room, the dining room, the kitchen. Oh, we could put this stuff in here now too. Cool. I don't know if that's gonna go there, but it's nice seeing stuff going there now. Oh man, I can't wait to put in all the fridge and everything. Okay. Damn, that's pretty deep, man. Right? That's some serious stuff. Bathroom. Okay, let's do the bathroom and everything. Yes. So something I didn't do right was... Please let me... Oh, thank God. Okay. Like right there. Maybe a little bit more. Then I could take this and extrude it out to right about here. Ish. Doesn't matter too much, I don't think. And I think this is the divider for the bathroom. Yeah. So let's take this. Or actually... Yeah. Let's take that. And we'll push it back a little bit. Like this. And this will get extruded. Okay. So this is the bathroom in here. Mm-hmm. Shit. All right. And connect these as well. And is this floor? Shit, this doesn't go all the way up to the floor. Wait, does it? Is that right? Yeah. Nice. Cool. It is a little fucked up though. Over here, Alt H, take it, move it like right here, focus in, and then grab these vertices, merge at center. Yeah, now it's all one vertice, nice and clean. And then that means I can have this ground extrude out, and like right there. Cool. And we'll have this and this fill. Cool. His father-in-law, my great-grandfather, also fought in the war, but was killed in Italy. I have a letter to my family written by one of his friends during the war that tells us how he died. You know, that's also, like, what great luck to have documentation and history of all that stuff, you know? Like, how cool is that to really, to have everything documented and to kind of know, you know? I love that. I can make these. I think I'll do this too. Can I do this and this? And do at center. There we go. Okay. This is pretty sloppy, but I think it works. And then I can even take this and extrude it so the door is like right here. I think that makes sense. All right. I'm just going to take some of these faces and map them to something that isn't completely fucking transparent. Okay. I also have the telegram the War Department sent my family. Oh man. Yeah, I guess folks hang on to that. That would make sense. The letter says he was killed in Rome by a young German soldier who shot him twice, but he was an apparent badass and continued to live and fight for another 6 hours before succumbing to his wounds. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. So heavy. Okay, I need to put windows in this shit. Oh, also, maybe I do this. And that way I could put a door in there. There's no need for a door on these things. No need for a door. Okay, we need a door in here though. Let's see. Grab this and this. Shift H, Control R. course, why would it let me? Then I'll go okay. Z and C. And I'll go like this. And like this. And come in here. Scale on X. Okay. I think that makes sense. When I looked through his things, it was almost overwhelming. I just felt for them and the staggering amount of shit they had to go through. And my grandfather was only 19. Man. Okay, I'm changing the subject. Really don't bring the mood down. You're not bringing the mood down. You're not bringing the mood down. You know, it's don't. It's not even about that, man. It's I'm sure anybody hearing this stuff is. I'm thankful to hear stories like this. You know, it's sobering. And I appreciate stuff like that. Anything you want to share, you should feel very welcome to share this stuff. And anybody who ain't buying it, anybody who ain't into that, can dip out of the chat. You don't have to be here for that. But I do, you know, enjoy isn't the right word. It's not like I'm over here drooling at the idea of hearing these things. But yeah, I guess the best way I could say it is I appreciate hearing these things. My stepdad is a Marine. It's weird calling him stepdad. He's my father. He is my father, and he hasn't shared too much stuff with me. He kind of shared stuff with me when I was a kid, but it's on my mind all the time. It is on my mind very, very often. I don't even think... I'm certain he has no idea how much I think about his feelings and his part in something that is very life-changing. He went through hell. Like, he went through really, really rough shit. He was really heavily injured. He was overseas for 10 years, a little bit more, I think. As soon as 9/11 kicked off, they shipped him out like a few months later, and I saw him on and off for like 10 years. He's back, and he's been back ever since. He's taken little stints here and there, but I just that type of thing. I can't help it when somebody's very close to you. That when you have somebody in your life that you really love, however much you disagree with their politics and sort of their moral compass, even maybe to some degree, I know he's a good person at heart, and maybe I don't know how he feels about the things that he's been involved with, but I know, I don't know, I see him, maybe it's rose-colored glasses or something because he's my father, but I know he's a good person, and knowing that good people have dealt with these types of things is a really, it gets me very emotional thinking about stuff like that. So hearing things like this is just kind of, I don't know, it's in a way it's, I don't know, I'm glad that there are other people who aren't, like, I don't think you were in the military, right, Frank? There are other people that do have these considerations, and I think maybe it is because we have family that went through that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's heavy stuff. I like basically every time I watch a movie where there's any type of soldier, any type of military thing, I'm immediately a little bit more vulnerable because I can see my dad in that stuff, you know. Like I was watching The Thin Red Line. I was watching The Thin Red Line like maybe like 5 or 6 years ago. And I couldn't really get past. I'd seen it before. I've seen it a million times before. Not a million times. I've seen it maybe like 2 or 3 times. But that one time I was watching it, it was a bit. I remember with like Woody Harrelson in the trenches and shit, and you know, that's World War II. So it's, when I say trenches, I mean it's not like it was trench warfare, but they were in a ditch, right? And I don't know. I forgot. I don't even know what the scene was, but I just remember sort of like a lot of stuff happening back to back in the span of like 2 minutes. It was an action scene, and the horrors of all that stuff were extremely overwhelming for me. And I started crying, and I just paused the movie, and I was like, you know what? Not really down for this today. And a lot of it was wrapped up in like, shit, man, I know my pops has seen shit like this, you know, maybe not as intense because Vietnam apparently was fucking, you know, Vietnam is synonymous with sort of being inhumane, right? I'm sure my dad's seen some inhumane shit, but I don't know. I don't even know how to fucking compare that shit. And all this sort of stuff is sort of unfathomable to me. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that, yeah, I'm very emotionally affected by these things. Okay, so let's see. What else? What do I have to do here? Bathroom. I put the door here. Okay, here's the bedroom. Nice big ass fucking bedroom. How spacious. This is a fancy ass apartment. I should pop in the windows, right? For the rest of that stuff. Okay. When Saving Private Ryan came out, I was with my grandfather, and he had to leave the moment the beach landing happened. God damn. That's insane, dude. Yeah, yeah. That's insane. That's crazy, man. God damn. I get like stunted, you know, I get paralyzed making considerations like that. Damn, I guess those movies are pretty accurate. Yeah, you know, a lot of, I've heard a lot of dudes in the military. You know what's funny is, not funny, but what's interesting is one of my favorite filmmakers of all time, Stanley Kubrick. You know, I grew up watching all of his movies, not realizing it was the same guy that made all these movies. I didn't realize until like my teen years, I was like, oh fuck, like he did that movie I love, he did that movie I love, he did that movie I love. And they were all just very different, so I never put it together, or they felt very different. And I never put it together, it's the same guy. But one of the early ones, from when I was like really young, when I must have been like 8 years old, was Full Metal Jacket, because my dad's a Marine, and he showed me Full Metal Jacket. He knew I was into movies and stuff. He's like, you should see this movie. And he told it to me, and I've also heard a lot of other Marines express the same sentiment, which is that that movie gets it right. And while a lot of the Marines talking about it don't necessarily come from the time that it's depicting, apparently enough of the sort of the vibes, the feelings, the cues, even down to, you know, empirically, literally like the whatever you call it, the protocol or procedures of going through boot camp and stuff like that. Marines are always like, that is a very, very accurate depiction. It's very much what it feels like. And that's, yeah, I've heard a lot of people hype up like Full Metal Jacket as like the accuracy of it. I love that fucking movie. God damn. Yeah, it's a weird thing too to love like war movies, you know, for varying reasons. I love Apocalypse Now for sort of like the insanity of it. I also love Full Metal Jacket for the insanity of it too. I don't know. There's weird things about kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to ramble on too much about that. Okay, so what did I say? Windows. Let's put these windows in. So we have windows in the dining room and in the kitchen. So I'll put, let's take a look at this. Nope. I can just close that. This here. Excuse me. They're all pretty much the same window, huh? I could... Like, does the dining room... The kitchen should have, like, a window. The dining room should have another thing that extends out to, like, the patio. Or not. Maybe it's just a window. Yeah, maybe it's just a window. Okay, let's see this. Is this like a lot of doors for a I'm like looking at this now, I'm like, is that a lot of fucking doors? It kind of, it feels like a lot. Because then you have this like runway of, hold on. Did I overdo it? No, I guess it could close off, and then there's a bit of okay. Yeah, like this one. Okay. All right. So you know what that means, though, is that, like, that means this stuff. Let's see. Can I just take this? No, this, and extrude on Y, and bring it out this way, like right there. Take it and assign it UV unwrap it, and okay, good enough. And then I could take this, like that. Yeah. There we go. And that means that this doesn't extrude as much. Oof. This is going to be kind of difficult. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to separate these. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to get rid of all that shit. Let's do it like this. Faces. Okay. And same thing with this. Faces. Then I can just get these mama jams, fill them up, and fill these guys up, and this, extrude it out like a little bit. Take these, give them a bit of a lip, like be like that. There we go. Something like that's nice. Yeah. Very cool. And then that means I'm gonna have to duplicate the shit out of these things. Okay. That's a lot of sliding doors. They're not sliding. They do open up this way, but it's like a lot of fucking doors, isn't it? I guess they aren't sliding, just typical glass doors. Yes, yes, yes. All right, dudes, I gotta go. All right, Dusty Wee. Bye-bye, take care. See you later, Dusty Wee. Take her easy. Hey, Dusty Wee, take her easy for all us sinners. Damn. How am I gonna duplicate all these goddamn... You know what it was? Is like I wanted like a lot of light. Like I like it so you can see a lot of outside here. I'm okay with this. It's kind of crazy, but I'm okay with it. So we have this, and I guess we'll put like 2 windows in here too. So we'll take this and this, and we will Shift H them, and we'll do this. We'll K, Z, and C it. We'll do a slice right here, slice right there, do a slice right here, 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 and here. Cool. Cool. Alt H. Alright. And then take these boys and just fucking get rid of them. Now these these windows are not uniform at all. Should I? Yeah, I should make them uniform. Am I? Nah, man. I'm gonna eyeball this shit. I am going to eyeball it. And then I can kind of adjust these things once I put the functioning window in them. Okay. I like those sizes though. Okay. I'm so glad I set what it is it today? It's just the 2 things, right? One apartment building style, all the pieces. So I'm gonna finish this fucking apartment tonight, and the Eiffel Tower. That's all I gotta do today. I'm saving the Eiffel Tower for last. I really want to finish up this apartment. So. You know what I have not thought about? How does this... shit. The lip of that kind of fucks things up. God damn it. It's too big. So when I put... That means that the lip of this has to match the bottom of it as well. Okay. So what that means is I get this and I extrude down like this, I guess. It's a little awkward. And I'm gonna have to bring this in as well. And then I'll just get the vertice of this one. What is it? The blue one? Okay. Same thing here. I should just push it back. Okay. Now it lines up a little bit better. Forgot to do this one. There's so many patchy bits. I hope nobody ever notices. Okay, so now this, it can just sit a little less. There we go. And now it's snug, right? Okay. Cool. Oh, these apartments are way fucking better. Way, way better. Oh shit, let's close these windows. Now let's make some windows. Delete. What do these windows look like? Same deal. They kind of have, we'll put the iron bits on them after, but the actual functional part, they open inward, like Squidward. Yeah, I gotta change my trees too to reflect these a little bit more. Tony Hamilton. What's up, Tony Hamilton? Did you dip in earlier? Weren't you here earlier? No? At work, here to listen. Gotcha. How you doing, Tony Hamilton? I guess you don't have to answer that. If you're just listening, I'm gonna, relieve you of that pressure of answering. Okay. So these windows will be, let's try something here. We'll make it out of, we'll kind of get like this loop here. Can we get a loop? No. Okay. So we'll just get something here, fill that, right? Grab this face, separate the selection, tab out of it, grab it, find it in here, call it the Paris apartment window, hop into it, select it, and break it in two, select all of them, maybe even do this. I think this is the move. And you grab all these faces, inset them, but individual on. So it's like that. And then you delete those faces. Then you grab all of them and you do solidify faces. And you make it like that. Okay. Now you have a nice little window piece. What the fuck? Why is this all the way over there? Holy shit. Okay. Select all, and then maybe selection. Cursor to world origin. Transform. Zero, zero, zero. All right, and then put it back here. Because I'm gonna break these pieces up anyway. Cool. So let's bring it out like this. Hop into it. Grabbing. None of them. I'm gonna select all that, this and that, this and that, this and that. Okay. Oh, and this one. Okay, and delete all these faces. Okay, cool. And we'll move it like this. Like that. Okay. And then you can kind of like grab this one and this one, make one big face, and then separate the selection, select it, and push it in a little bit. Except here, we'll give it, get rid of these materials, and instead give it the glass panel. There we go. Maybe unwrap it differently. Cube projection. Yeah. That looks okay. Maybe like that. Okay. Glass panel. And we'll put it in here. And I'll call this left, Shift D it, rotate, scooch it over to the other side. Okay. Shift D this glass panel as well. Okay. Call this one right. And then I have to select both of these, do cursor to selected, Shift A to add an empty with arrows. We'll call this Paris apartment window. And then go like that and like that. Okay, thank God. So far, so good. Okay. Good enough. Nice. Ah, yes. Shaping up nicely. I'm doing good. Are you making progress? Are you making good progress? Good to hear. And yes, I am. Today, all I have to do is finish this apartment and model the Eiffel Tower. And then I can feel good about myself. And I will be on track to finish all of the cities by the end of December. Yeah. So I'll take this window, select hierarchy, Alt D, and scooch it over here. And we're just gonna fit it to the window. Like that. There we go. Looks good. I have time to chat every 30 to 50 minutes. Okay, right on. Yeah. I mean, you're more than welcome to just hang out and just vibe out to this. You still going with the schedule? Absolutely. You betcha. Yep, just two things on the docket today. Finish this apartment or finish this apartment chunk, right? Because it's a template that I'll then duplicate to make the whole apartment. So I just have to finish the chunk today. And the Eiffel Tower to put in the distance. Okay, got the windows sorted, got the... Oh, you know what? Here, this is what we'll do too, is I'm also gonna put in the little bar stuff. So take this, and this, as well as this, and these. Come in here, grab these. This. Yeah. Anything else? I think that's it. Okay, I can Shift D that, and then put it like right here. Ooh, I'll have to adjust the UV mapping, but that's NBD. Let's take a look at these. So they stick out just a little bit in front. They kind of stick out just on the lip here. Nice. So I can take this and this, fill it, this and this, fill it. Nope, I want this. There we go. Okay. And I think really though, I could just take these two, extrude them out a little bit, make them a square, like they're opposites, and take this one, fill, fill. Oh, actually, let's do this first. Fill and fill. And don't forget this one. Extrude down. Okay. And then I think maybe I grab these. And these. And just kind of bring them in a little bit. Like that. Fill this up. Oof, what's happening here? Faces. What's happening here? Faces. Faces. Okay. Something funky. What is happening here? Faces. Ah, okay. So we'll take that and this, fill it up. Cool. How do I do that thing? Split. There we go. Nice. So now I can take... Oh, shit. Do not want to take everything. That was fucking close. This is the one problem that comes with trying to model everything in a single object. There we go. Like, this is such an ill-advised way of modeling. Okay, good enough. Let's do it. Cube projection. Scale it way, way down. And then put it somewhere right here. Way, 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 way down. And then just put it in right there. Nice. And then take this and do something like that. Yeah, something like that's fine. And then I guess I'll just like duplicate this thing. Let's take all of this. I think that's everything. Ah, wait a minute. Did I get under here? Yeah. Okay. And then I'll create this new face maps. Create a new one. Call this window guard 1. Assign. And then shift D it. Put it like right here as well. Yeah. Seems okay. Alright. Oh yeah. Really shaping up. Very nice. So glad I got the gym out of the way today, so I could just stay in the zone here. Ooh. Okay. Do some squats really quick. Whew, shit. Oh man. Oh my god, hold this fucking chair. So my computer chair has like rollerblade style wheels on it, as opposed to like the normal like plastic like double wheel thing. Oh fuck. This is what you tuned in for, folks. Squats. I just gotta like wake up, gotta do some stretches. You ever see that Miyazaki doc? The Miyadaki. I guess there's like a few videos out there of like Miyazaki doing his little stretches when he needs to take breaks, or not even take breaks, but just like periodically get a little stretch in, kind of wake you up. You know what? I'll create another one of these. Window guard 2 and assign. Deselect it, select this one, and move it over just a skosh. A skosharoni. It's fucking up the UV maps for like the little decor shit, but I can fix that later once I zero in everything else. Okay, so those are the windows for the dining room. You know, it's like, this is a big place, but it's actually quite small. Like, it's a big place because it has several rooms. It's kind of like my place. I have a 1-bedroom apartment, and I have a little separate kitchen, and here's like the living room area. Like, I have a kitchen room, a living room, and a bedroom. And the place itself is like just over 500 square feet, I think. Like maybe between 500 and 600 square feet. So each of these rooms by themselves is like a fair size. It's like okay. But then it's crazy when you realize there's a room for each like thing, as opposed to squishing them all into like, you know, it's not like a studio, or in some 1-bedrooms, like the living room and the kitchen could be the same room. When I lived in Austin, it was like my bedroom, and then there was the living room / kitchen. That was all in one room. So this place is kind of like the place I have now, in that like it has several rooms in it, but they're kind of cozy, you know. They're a little tightly packed. Like this dining room right here, not ideal for you know? It's like this big table, and if you're gonna put like 6 to 8 guests around it, you might get a little cramped, you know, but it's kind of cozy that way. I kind of like that vibe. Same thing with this kitchen. It's like once I put a refrigerator and the shelves and all that shit in here, it's not gonna be so spacious. But it is a whole kitchen that, like, you know, is a dedicated space for only cooking and stuff. Same thing with this. It's a dedicated place to eat. And this is a living room, which is sort of miscellaneous, I guess, dedicated. Like, I'll put a bookshelf there and stuff. And the bedroom is actually kind of the biggest place in this whole... The bedroom is about as big as the living room, dining room. Should I make this fucking thing smaller? You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna make this fucking thing smaller. When I put the bed in, I'll change the size a little bit. Let's see. Drop me in. Oh, I'm so tiny. I hate when I'm looking up at these. I wish you can... Should I ask? Blender, change size of first person. Input, view height. Go to user preferences, input, view navigation. Preferences, navigation, or input. Wait, sorry, what was it? A walk? Input. View height, here we go. Yeah, put me at like 2.25 meters. And then nice, there we go. Maybe 2 meters is closer. Let's do just 2 meters. Nice. Yeah, now I'm about eye level with them. They're a little taller than me still, right? Ah, maybe it's 2.1. Preferences. View height 2.1. There we go. Now I'm like basically eye level with them. I like this height. I would say it's a fair height. Okay. So now I can walk around. This is more accurate to what it's going to be like to walk around. This feels good. Okay. Oops. He's blocking my way, so it's like I stand on him. Gotta find that sweet spot. It is. I'm right. I just got the sweet spot, and it's very sweet. Oh, it's gonna look so cool looking out these windows. I love little sunrooms like this. It's gonna be so dope being on like the top floor, overlooking the city. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. And let's see. Same thing with this. I love that, seeing the guardrail. Perfect. Cool. This will be the kitchen. Got your little stove. Very cool. Okay, come through here. This hallway does feel pretty big. Pretty fucking gnarly hallway. Might have to reduce that size a little bit too. I don't know what's gonna go there. I guess maybe like a what do you call it? Like a drawer with like a lamp on it. It's where you know, you come home, you put your keys there. Here's the bedroom, so we'll put the door. Oh, I need to put a door here, and I need to put a door over there. let's go off of this door style, and then I'll bring the door over here. Let me write some of these things down. What did I say? The hallway and the door. Paris level layout stuff. Okay. One is narrower hallway, and then make door from living room to bedroom first, then put it in the hallway. Hallway looked fine, especially for a hotel. Need room for the bellhop. No, this ain't a hotel though. This ain't a hotel. This is an apartment. These are apartments. These are apartments. So it's like you would be, this is the dining room, and then you go out here, and over here, this would be your front door. And that would take you out into the stairwell. And then you could take the stairwell out to the lobby, and then the lobby out to the street. So this is your hallway. Like, okay, so you enter through here, right? You came in, just came home. There's your kitchen. This is the door to your bedroom. And then right here, there's a little nook for like a drawer and a lamp, maybe even a coat hanger, like a coat rack. So it's kind of where you drop your keys and put down the groceries maybe, or hang up your coat and stuff like that. Oh, that's right. The hallway is too big. Yeah. This hallway is a little too big for an apartment. I mean, the apartment itself is like pretty big already. It's kind of crazy. The place looks fucking nice. Thanks. I would love to live here. This bedroom, I think I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. I think I'm gonna bring this wall a little closer because it's a pretty big bedroom. Feels kind of crazy. Otherwise, that's it. I think that kind of about does it for the layout. So once and I'll also add that to it. Last thing is make bedroom smaller. Okay, and then lastly, add, or I'll call it furnish. And I think that's it. We'll do this UV mapping. Okay, so each of those are a thing. Okay, I have 5 steps. It needs a wine cellar. Like a underground wine cellar? Can I just put wine in the kitchen? Doesn't wine just go on the counter? Everything's falling right in place. Oh yeah, totally. Okay, I think that and add that door, add front door. Then put in hallway and front door. It's so helpful just to walk around. Like it makes you think of all the things that you need to do. And the kitchen window too. Okay, 6 things. Kitchen window. Doesn't need a door to the kitchen. Doesn't need a door over here. Bookshelf is a part of furnishing. Shit looks lush. Some rich old fucker definitely lives there, and he'd definitely have a wine cellar or a cigar room. Well, that's kind of what this is. My living room is kind of like, this is where I'm gonna put like the couch, the coffee table, the bookshelf, and this is kind of like the loungy living room area. When I was living in Saint-Germain, I never know if I'm pronouncing that right. Let's look it up. Saint-Germain. Let's see, translate. But when I was living there, there was this person across from me who lived on a corner unit, kind of like this, and Let's see. Saint Germain. Okay. Saint-Germain.
Saint-Germain.
Saint-Germain. It's very, man. Still not totally. Saint-Germain. In Saint-Germain. I guess I do really just have to. In Saint-Germain. 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 When I was living in Saint-Germain. Yeah, the dude who lived in a corner unit. It was pretty much like this, except this wall went further back, and it was actually one big like living room that was about as big as both of these rooms, and he had like 5 couches. You know, I couldn't help it. You could fucking see in his room, and at night, he's playing the TV. He has guests over. They're all having dinner, but it was like one really big room, but it was like these super low chairs, super just loungy ass living room. Where else am I going to hide the bodies? The fridge like a savage? Yeah, I guess so. Hide bodies in the fridge. Hide them under the bed. The closet. Stuff them into the drawer. Put them out maybe out here somewhere. Kind of just lean the body like right here so you can't quite see it from the window. In the bathroom. Okay, let's get to it. What's first? Narrower hallway? Okay, fine. Fine by me. I guess that means I'll select this, turn on X-ray, and then grab all of that. Nope, hang on. Edges only, all of that. And then scooch them like this. And then do this. That feels better. Is that too narrow now? I feel like that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. Can I weekend at Bernie's the Target? Right. Show. That is kind of an interesting thing, right? Like, if you were in a situation like that, I don't think I've ever seen that explored in video games, where it's like, if you're in a situation where if you had you're confronted with 2 people, like let's say the example is there's 2 people in a room and you have to kill one of them. One of them goes to another room for a moment and you kill one of them. You kill the one that stays in the room. Normally in games, if that other person comes back, they automatically recognize that person as dead. And it doesn't really matter how you kill them. Like, most games just are like, it's a bool thing. Like, when they see them, they automatically know whether or not they have a pulse. I don't think I've ever played a game in which the state of being, like whether or not somebody's alive or dead, is anything but observable. Like, it's a pretty binary thing. So it could be interesting to make a game in which if you killed that person and their friend or whatever came back into the room, if you killed them in a way which, doesn't reveal that they're so apparently dead, like their head hasn't exploded or whatever, then their friend might think that they're either taking a nap or that they passed out or something. And they'd have to further sort of investigate or observe or kind of inspect the body to then come to the realization that they're dead. But it's like, but what if you kill them in a way where it's like, yeah, like there's no blood, there's no real apparent signs that they've been murdered, and then you sort of prop them up on the couch and like put a magazine over their face, you know, to make it look like they're taking a nap. And then the person just kind of assumes that they're taking a nap. I've never seen that done. Tony Hamilton says, cut them up with a chainsaw and throw them in the trash. Worked for me. Lol, dress up your victim, buy them a drink, and show them a good time, right? Like, could you put them on roller skates and wait for rigor mortis to set in, and then just kind of go out and have a weekend at Bernie's kind of thing? Maybe develop a friendship that eventually turns sour, and I throw his ass in the wine cellar. It'll be the story arc of the century. That's good. That's a tough one to solve. That's a really complicated one. The sort of gray area of NPCs recognizing a corpse. I guess what it is like they would mostly only be reacting to... That's tough, because you can... If you poison somebody and then put their body on the floor... Like if you poison somebody and they just like fall on the floor in a really awkward position, if their friend came in the room and saw them laying on the floor in an awkward position, they'd be like, whoa, are you okay? You know? And that's kind of a hard thing to code for, is like, is the body on the floor in an awkward position? As opposed to if you poison them while they were sitting down at the couch and they just kind of died there laying on the couch. You know, how do you account for that? Do you do like, okay, are all of their body parts touching the floor? Because I guess nobody really hangs out on the floor. It's like, if all of their body parts are touching the floor, then if their friend sees them, their friend is concerned and they inspect them, and then upon further inspection they could check for a pulse and find out whether or not they're dead. But if not all their body parts on the floor, if they are on a couch instead, then their friend leaves them alone. But there's also a timer where, like, if they sit there for a very long time, eventually their friend will be like, hey, what the fuck? Or if their friend tries saying something to them and they don't respond multiple times, then they can go, hey, what's wrong? And that also triggers inspection. I guess there's all sorts of conditions that it would have to eventually lead to an inspection behavior, which sort of triggers an NPC to go over to the body. And then at that point you can kind of get video gamey about it, like very simplest. I think it'd be fair to oversimplify it and just kind of have them, when they do inspect, they just go over to it, touch it, and then that's just like, oh my god, they're dead. And then that's fair, you know, they just realize they're dead. You can't have it be like, oh, well, how good are they at checking pulse? You know, that kind of bullshit. Something like that. Tony Hamilton says, the perfect crime makes me think of the scene from Clue when the cop shows up and they end up making out with the bodies. What? From Clue? I've actually never seen the Clue movie. Is that terrible? Tony Hamilton says, is that like a if get position type thing? Like if their body parts are touching the floor? I think it'd be like a collision thing. It's like if the colliders of their body are touching the floor collider. Something like that. Anyways, let's wrap this up. Let's bring it in. Let's bring it in here. Okay, we got this hallway nice and narrow, looking good. I think, you know, while I'm at it, I may as well just bring this in as well. Right, this stuff. Let's scooch it in. Is this too narrow for the bedroom now? Maybe a little too narrow, huh? Excuse me. Oh, I forgot to, okay. So it's too narrow for the bedroom. Let's say it's like that. Actually, is it too narrow? Let's do this. I think this is okay. This is a nice, that's a fair size for a bedroom. Frank Reynolds says, I gotta run, take it easy. All right, Frank. Get her done, get her done. Thanks for swinging by, man. Is this... Yeah, I think this is a fair size. But the one thing that does need to happen is this wall needs to be thicker. Face. Solidify faces. Okay. Perfecto. Okay. Cool. There is a part of me that's also looking at this corner and feeling a little awkward. No, I think it's fine. I like the nook thing I'll put there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. It'll feel more lived in. So we did the narrower hallway. We did to make the bedroom smaller. Make the door. Let's do the kitchen window first. Z and C. Right here, through here, here, and then just one window. Okay. Faces. Getting a wee bit hungry. Can I drag and drop these in, or is it going to dump everything? Nice. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. And then I think the move here is to... put the window to one side. Like this. and then you get this and scooch it in like that. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then you take this window guard 2, select Shift D, and then G. Oh, wait. Why is that selected? No. Select. Fuck. Wait. Okay. Deselect everything. Then select that. Then Shift D. Then put it right here. Okay. Maybe move it over a little bit. And I'll fix those UVs. I'll fix them. Okay. Chilski Manilskis. You can add another one. Window guard 3. Assign. Select. Cool. Deselect that. Cube projection. Scale it. Let's put it. I wish all these. I think I'll put it right here, right? Yeah, okay. Nice. Yeah, this is gonna be working out so splendidly. Okay. So, got the kitchen window. Make door from the living room, bedroom first, then put it in the hallway and the front door. Okay. So that means taking this. You know what? Papa's getting pretty hungry. Let's see. What the fuck? How come I? Okay. Take this, separate the selection. Terrace apartment door. And cursor to world origin. No. Fuck, did not mean to do that. These just need to be zeroed out. What is the way you do this? I think you go cursor to selected, and then you zero these out. And then you come out of here. Then you do selection of cursor. Nice. All the little tricks. There are really cute things that Blender does that I enjoy thoroughly. All right. And you scooch it back in here. What time is it? It's 7:18. 7:18. Crikey. All right, let's finish this door first. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish. Well, actually, how much do we have? The door, and then furnishing it. All right, I'm just gonna finish these doors. I'm gonna make this door, I'm gonna pop it in the other side, and I'm gonna pop it in the front door. And then I think I'm gonna break for dinner. Doors. What's for dinner? That's a good question. I have these these chicken sausages. Thinking maybe chicken sausage with guacamole. I have chicken sausage, I have guacamole. I gotta keep an eye on these links. This. But I also kind of think maybe, I don't know, maybe grab a taco or something. Or a torta. Grab a little torta and an horchata and then just pass out, fool. All right, these are exteriors of apartments. No thank you, 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 no thank you. Where the fuck are the interiors, my dude? Did I get no interiors? How did that happen? All right, we're going to Getty Images. How the fuck did I screw that one up? I think it's because I didn't... Okay, that makes sense. Paris apartment, 1960s interior. Editorial. Just show me a door. Give me one motherfucking door. Just give me one door. Oh, where are the doors at? Come on. Come on. There's a door. I guess I need a little bit more. Give me a little bit more doors. There's some doors right here. Okay. I have a very different idea of what the... Oh, you know what? I have a better reference. I'll bring up the Munich pictures in just a second. If I don't find any here. Which it's starting to look like. I will not. Yep. Okay. So what do we have? This one. Ah, okay. Oh, I like that. Okay, that's not bad too. Sure. Yeah, a lot of Parisian apartments actually did have that double thing, that double door thing. It's kind of interesting. But I also have, if we go to Spy Game, reference images, Munich, and what do we got in here? Oops. Right. Somewhere in here, please have a door. Ah, okay. Okay. Now I really want to watch this movie. Okay. I think it's a pretty straightforward thing. It's just going to be a solid that I'll put a texture on. Cool. So face, solidify faces. Make it 0.25. Is that good? Yeah, I guess it could even be less. Let's do it like this. There we go. It's a nice door. However, it's a little bulky. I think it's kind of large. So perhaps what I want to do, you know, I'm gonna here. I have. Where are they? That's not it. That's not. Here we go. Could I just use this boy? I think I might just use this boy. Alt D. Doesn't come with a doorknob. Oh, good. Select hierarchy. Alt D. Okay. All right. And then put it like right here. Because these doors really were perfect. When I made them, I was like, fuck, it's a hard act to follow. Yeah, I'm gonna put it, I'll put it here. And then instead of having this giant bulky son of a bitch, we'll bring this in. Okay. Like that. Actually, it'll be like this and like this, but then they'll also have this. Oh, wait, no. Extrude inner, but not the individual faces. And then along normals, like that. And I can kind of adjust the door shape after that. Oops. That's a goof though. Okay, so I could take this, scooch it back, move forward. I'm getting pretty hungry. Bring it down like that. And then we took all of these and all of these. Yeah. And then made them all white wood. Cube projection. I think that makes sense. Okay, and then you put it in here. But is this shit? Is it straight or is it getting more narrow at the top? Maybe my eyes are just playing a trick on me. No, it isn't, because look how narrow it is at the bottom. Yeah, see, it's like a super tight space down there, but as you come up here, that's that extrude along normals problem. That's such a fuck. Come on, let me go. Almost. I was like, let me go back. Maybe Alt E. No. If I right click and then do the scale thing and then do Shift X, Shift Z, Shift Y. I guess that's okay. As long as it's uniform. It's an annoying hack, but whatever. We could put this and this into the ground. And then take our door, scooch it forward. Actually, let's scooch it back. And instead, grab this face, cursor to selected, then select the door, selection to cursor. But it's not the center of it. So desu ne. Instead, grab this, take this edge, cursor to selected, grab the door, selection to cursor. There we go. It's kind of getting closer. Fuck it. Let's just do it. Let's just eyeball it. 3. This. Scale on the X. I guess there it is. Okay. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give this door a little bit of wiggle room. Let's see. If I move this up like that much, and then we take the door and also move it up. So that way you could peek under the door and light can come through the door. Okay. And the door is it's a bit tall. It's a bit tall. So maybe I just bring this down like that. Okay, cool. Cool, daddy-o. All right. So now I can copy paste that over here. Take this door. Alt D it. Maybe not. Actually, delete that first. Select hierarchy. Alt D. How's it going, Tony Hamilton? Still here? Still kicking? Okay, I think I could put this right here is a good place for a door. Maybe like right here. Or right here. Yeah, right there is good. I'm gonna take this, bring these in. Actually, let's do it one at a time. Scale like this. And bring this down. How big is this one? Okay. Alright. And then extrude. Oh, whoa, holy motherfuck. What is going on with these faces? Oh, weird. These are some funky faces. Oh, I know what it is. They go all the way up inside. Ah, shit. That is not cool. Wait, what? I don't get how that works. Works on its own. Works on its own, and works on its own. But they don't do them all together. That's a fuck. You know what I could do? It's maybe a little hacky, but at this point, what isn't? So I could take maybe this and this. And then just, I don't know, like Shift D that shit. And then bring it right here. Put it like right here. Kind of saves me more time anyhow. What I will do though is, because it's gonna be a pain in the ass to select later, I'll add a new thing. Call this second bedroom door frame. Assign it. And now I could put a door in here. Just squeeze it in. Coolio. And then this, I could take this, just bring that in, bring that down, and bring this in a little bit too. There we go. Nice. All right. Very cool, very cool. Doors into rooms do have doorknobs on the side. But the entrance of doors will often have the one that is centered. So that's how that's gonna be. All right, last one. Last door, and then I'm going for dinner. Oh, god damn. Ooh. Whew. Okay. So I guess it's just this all over again, huh? Just grab it, hide them, and KZC. Did you say something about streaming video games a few days ago? Did I? You know, it's kind of funny. I have been thinking about playing games, streaming playing games. Like, I do it I play games all the time, so like, why not? I've been playing Far Cry 2. I don't know how interested people would be to watch me play Far Cry 2. I've been having a blast. I think it's one of the coolest games I've ever fucking played. And then I'll cut a hole right here and right here. But also, you know what I am looking for is folks to play Dream Diver. I really want to see people playing Dream Diver. I've hit up some streamers. I think like two or three people are gonna. I found a few streamers on YouTube. I think they also have a Twitch channel as well. They're gonna be playing Dream Diver. I think this weekend actually. Somebody's gonna be playing Dream Diver soon. I think a couple of people are. So I really want to tune into that kind of thing. I would love to see people playing my games. I'll watch. Yeah, I mean, shit. I would, if you have a lot of commentary, a lot of people will watch. I mean, maybe. You know what? I tried. Do you remember, were you there when I was streaming Deep Rock Galactic? I was trying to play Deep Rock with my friends. I was running a little Twitch channel for a second there. And it was kind of like a nice routine. It was like, I work on all the game stuff during the day, and then at night, when all my friends are kind of done with work and stuff too, we all hop onto Deep Rock, and then I streamed that. So like, I'd be streaming game dev stuff, and then I'd stop the stream, switch it into Twitch mode, and then kind of tell folks I don't know if you ever saw that stuff. Shit. Hold on, where's what's the overlap here? Is there two? Ah, okay, that's fine. And then there's something else here though. Ah, here we go. Face. And is there any Z fighting? There is. Come on, give it to me. There we go. Yeah, I think I was there when you guys were in the studio. In the studio. I'm not sure. I don't remember what you mean by that. Studio. Oh, there's some more Z fighting here too. Face, nice. Is there some in here too? I feel like there's gonna be some in here. Yeah, get rid of that really quick. Okay, there we go. Grab that and that. Oh, shit. And that. You guys were making music. Oh, no. That was, yeah, that was recently. No, I mean, this was before I even went to Paris. So this was like, this was early 2021. This was at the beginning of this year. I think it might have even, yeah, it was at the beginning of this year. I think it might have even been though at the end of last year. Here, I'm curious. Twitch.tv. My channel. Yeah, here we go. So this is when we first did our elite deep dive. This was pretty gnar. Clips. No clips are. Oh. All. There we go. Yeah, so we have all these nice little moments, these little nuggets, these memories. All videos? Clips. Well, Twitch doesn't have too good of an organizational system, do they? But yeah, these are from when we were playing. This was fun, and they did just release the new Deep Rock updates. We played a little bit of that. It could be fun to get back to streaming stuff. But it is kind of, it's a rough relying on your friends though. You're relying on 3 other people to get together, you know. Yeah, streaming's fun. Okay, let's see. Finish up this doorway. All right, that's looking okay. Let's see if I can just use the same little copy pasta. Oh shit. Okay. Let's take second bedroom door frame. Well, actually, let's deselect everything, then select that, then duplicate it, and then put it right here. No. Shift D, then put it there. Take this, Shift S, selection of cursor, scooch it. Oh no, that's not how you do it. This is tough. Select, Shift D, right click, focus up on it, G, put it like right here, rotate it. Okay. Push it back a little bit. Cool. I think right here is a good spot. Maybe a little bit to the side. Okay. And now I could bring, oh no. First what I want to do is create a new one of these. Call this front door. Assign. And then take this. Scooch it down. Same thing with this. Bring it in. And this one, bring it in. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, then we want to just duplicate this door. Gonna shift D. Actually, no. Select hierarchy, then Alt D it. Boom. Shift S, 8, focus in on it. And bring it up. Like that. Okay. Z only. Close it. And actually, I should go this way. There we go. And the doorknob, does it grab both of them? Nope. I'm just gonna combine these, and then it'll go like this. So maybe with these as well. Control J, and then it gets put in the center. There we go, and then I'll put a keyhole here later. Because Parisian doors are weird as fuck. In fact, I think I was doing it right the first time. You just put them like this. In fact, might behoove me to take both of these, move, oh shit. Get the fuck out of here. Ugh. Fucking Blender, man. Why? Why? Oh, local? Global. There you go. Ugh. Now I have to change that every time. Okay. And then bring it in. There we go. Okay, so both of these will be Control J. And then this plate will get replaced. Both of these plates will get replaced. What the fuck? Oh, they're parented. Nope. Keep transform. Okay. And that gets scooched down. May as well grab both of these. Okay, let's put our boy here. Take him. And I guess that seems about right. These doorknobs, I feel like they could even be bigger. I guess we'll see. I guess that's okay. All right. Okay, take a little walk around, I guess. That's the scariest thing. Wait, what's the scariest thing? What are we talking about? Okay, let's see. Okay, kitchen's looking good. This is looking good. Okay, door's looking good. This door's also looking good. It's weird, how come I'm not? Huh, okay. Because none of these have. Strange. Alright, so these doors are looking okay. Okay, all this is looking good. Yeah, fucking A, this apartment is actually feeling good. Fucking cool, man. When you hit a random button and don't know how to revert it. Yeah. Right. Oh, shit! Wait, what did I fall on? Oh, okay, right. Oh, I guess so. Oh, yeah, taking a street view. Okay. So how many things are not in this right now? How many things are separate? All of these doors need to go inside of there. Stove will also go inside of there. Same thing with this. And doorway? What the fuck? Oh, okay, that's right. And what stays if I move this? Just the guys. Okay. So that means I should be able to just select hierarchy, Alt D, and then move it up. Slap it on top. Do it again. Right there. Let's see how many 5 looks like, because I want to do 5. Alt Alt D. Alt D's nuts. Okay. This is kind of what we're looking at. Oops. Nice. Yeah. I think that works. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to put the little let's put that in here. The add support arches to rest of exterior wall. Okay, so I just need to do the UV mapping, I need to furnish it, and then I need to add support arches to the exterior wall. Oh yeah, this is looking good. Oh, it's gonna be so cool. You're gonna be able to walk through a door over here and then go up the stairwell that leads to all these apartments. Oh yeah, very, very nice. And there's also gonna be this side over here. Very cool. Oh, make sure you have a back of your project. You know what? Tonight, I'll add that to the list. I'm gonna say, because I've had this on my to-do list forever, but I'll say that tonight is the night that I add all most assets to a Git repo. Yeah, that needs to be done. So I'm thinking a round 2 is in order tonight, for a stream. I think that sounds fine. But I am gonna take a break right now to, yeah, this is looking spectacular. Holy shit. This is gonna look so fucking cool. Wow. God damn. This game, oh my god. This game better be really good. Too much work for it to not be good. Too much work for it to not be spectacular. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go have dinner. I'll ping everybody on round 2. So no, actually, I was gonna say no mental health sign off, but regardless of whether or not I'm coming back in like maybe an hour or so, which I will, probably sooner. Still get plenty of exercise, still stay hydrated, drink lots of water, still don't eat too much and don't eat too little, chill on the sugar, don't drink a bunch of booze or smoke too much dope, you know, especially before bed. That'll fuck up your sleep cycle. Even if you feel like you're actually getting more restful sleep, you're not. You feel amazing in the morning, and that's just a weird sort of, that's just a weird effect that happens. But in the long term, you're actually getting less restful sleep. So, yeah, and talk to the people you love, your friends and family. Spend lots of time with them. Okay, so I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Tony Hamilton says, marketing, boom. Yeah, I need, as soon as, so here's, also, this is the last thing I'll say is that if I can stay on target, and if I could do all this shit with the help of Tupinar Studios, of course, fat shout out to Tupinar Studios. Fucking, I couldn't ask for a better teammate in this adventure. If we can get the Memories of a Spy world all to a high 80 to 90% mark, modeled and textured and stuff by the end of December or beginning of January, then I'm going all in on the programming stuff, because I won't have to do nearly as much modeling. I'm still probably gonna end up doing modeling here and there, because every now and then it's like, oh, this system requires this, you know, oh, I forgot I need to model a bullet, or oh, I need to model a, you know, there's plenty of like actual tools and items that still need to be modeled that aren't necessarily just the game world, but instead actual sort of tools that you end up using and items that you end up using in the game. None of those are really on the spreadsheet. Some of them are, but most of them are not. And in that way, I'll still be doing modeling, but for the most part, I'm going to be going all in on the programming stuff, which means this is bring back around because Tony Hamilton, you said marketing with 3 exclamation marks. And yeah, a big part of really finishing up all of these assets is not even, it is a lot for my personal just enjoyment, because like that's just how I work. It's weird going back and forth between gray box stuff, and then even programming wise, like like the logistics of when I was doing all that stuff with the source missions and sending sending NPCs to go sit at a bar that didn't exist yet, so they were going and sitting at like a cube, and I was like, well, how would I program bar stuff? And a lot of it does get wrapped up really in like, well, what is the actual place even going to look like, so a part of it is for me, but another part is for marketing, 3 exclamation marks. And that's because, as I've said in the last devlog, like sharing screenshots or GIFs or whatever, or even videos of all the cool systems that I'm making in my game, they're not so fun or interesting or just eye-catching when it's all this grid box stuff in like really poor, not even any lighting, right? Like I didn't even have a skybox in so much of my stuff. Like how many streams have you tuned in where like the sky was either solid white or solid black, where all of my textures were constantly flickering because of the lighting? It wasn't even Z fighting, it was literally just like a weird lighting setup I had. And then the things that were there felt very out of place against like the rest of the prototype stuff. Like you could walk through the DC park, but in the background you just see a bunch of grid boxes. And even when you didn't see grid boxes, even if you managed to get an angle where you're actually only seeing the park or the Manu PD lounge, it was like against a shitty like solid white or black skybox, which just kills it, So a big part of doing all of this and trying to really crank out the rest of the world this month is so I can start hitting up Screenshot Saturday. Man, not even Screenshot Saturdays. Straight up just like screenshot every day. Being able to like top the day off by sharing a GIF or something. If it was like 1 a day, I could totally do that. Like consider how many streams I got like a system running where it was like fun. But when I was doing daily streams, at the end of every stream, there was a few moments that would have been very fun to turn into a GIF and share, And that's all I can really do as somebody who I don't have any of the financial support to do crazy marketing. And all I can do is just hop on social media like Twitter and TikTok too. I'm kind of in the middle of prepping stuff to kind of figure out how I might be on TikTok as well. But just at the end of every day, making a quick clip and sharing that, and hopefully kind of getting the attention of people, because it actually looks nice. So, all right, I'm really hungry. I'm gonna go fucking eat. I'll catch y'all in a little bit. It's 8 o'clock on the dot. So, where is that? All right, catch y'all in a bit. Peace, 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 peace.